Your national news with me, Ibrahim Saddam. Regional ministers, Western Region, Nabila Tunis, on their validation workshop on development of the ministry's strategic plan. Listen to what she said about the recent developments.
Thank you very much. My name is Nabila, and me the regional minister for the Western Region. I should say, Fambul no say His Excellency the President, in wisdom, decided to form this ministry last year, in May last year, and since then we don't engage with the people for enhanced service delivery to the people themselves. President Bio formed this ministry because he wants a closer relationship between the central government and the people, and therefore now that we don't do. So series of consultations and we don't hold over the past couple of months. We don't hold a lot of community meetings and engagements, and a couple of weeks ago we decided for kind of streamline them, for get the engagements focused on the strategic plan, because based on all the engagements and the way we get a lot of information, but we feel say really important, since His Excellency don't give you the specific directive, say this is a service ministry for the people. We feel say anything we do, you get forget the input of the people. So a couple of weeks ago we hold the first meeting where we collect information from people and from the rural district as well as the western urban district, and today we don't put all of their ideas in together, where we don't try to form into a strategic plan for show how the ministry will work. Today we decide for bring all the ideas together, where we don't bring all the ideas together. We decide for present the ideas to the people for us, if now this and this then say, if now so and so then we want to let the ministry work. So now that we come, because as a government we feel say really important for continue the consultative process, for the engage at every given point in time, because this is a government of the people. Well, say a new entity, say the Western Region, a complex area. You get the seat of government, and first of all we need for kind of do a series of engagement for let people they understand the whole essence of the ministry and the ministry in role in terms of development and inclusivity, bringing people in closer to the central government. So we take all that time, first of all they engage with people to understand how they want for the ministry day, and through the engagements and they now we're able to put together the parameters and we're able to shape the ministry in own how it work. But again, at every given point in time, you need to get a clear strategy how you will continue, because not just the people then we deal with at the regional level, we deal with councils, we deal with MDAs, we deal with the private sector, NGOs. We get a whole host of people that we deal with in terms of service delivery, because each and every person gets witty and witty, or each and every institution gets witty and witty, and we do within the region. So today, based on the fact that we've been on the whole several engagements and consultations, we decide for streamline on this time towards developing the ministry's strategic plan. So we go get specific interventions and inputs into that plan, so we end up having a strategic plan that reflects, the views of the people themselves.
So lastly, what think will be the outcome benefit towards this workshop and as Sunadon Statam and towards the municipality of Sigal Dunes? So as a ministers, so what's he going for? Get towards that to become strengthened within the retitism stand of the country?
Well, the most important thing as per we mandate is for ensure that development processes are well coordinated and the impact on the people, and as well it's not just about receiving from the people, but the people then get to be more responsive to their interventions, and we government they either facilitate or do directly, because whatever intervention that is being made within a community, it is very important for the people then for look after their interventions. And so what we do as a ministry, and what we hope for get out of this, is that greater participation. Let the people then see themselves as a player in all waiting they happen. Let them not just they receive government interventions or whatever government they facilitate, and then the left hand we want to let them be part of them, for make sure say they're able to uphold and sustain anything where governments they do within their community. So whether it is for lights, whether it is for electricity, with the Yariboku about theft of transformers. I mean, people they go find for let people and be very much involved for make sure say they look after denting and the left problem nobody did, because where if the tip and lights go off, now all man they suffer. Same thing with water. Again, we don't want for let people and they cut pipes. So you get several things that where the ministry they look at, where they deal with various sectors. But the most important thing that for bring out that responsibility of people towards the services and way government is. So not for just say we need this, we need that, but also how they self were able to protect those services and way where government they either make directly or they facilitate.